Hi, my name is Bill Burns. I'm one of the FSRs providing HVAC technical support here at Wolff Brothers Supply. We try to gear these videos around calls we receive from you, the technicians in the field. These are going to be short videos with tips, solutions, and maybe something to just keep in the back of your mind. So the number one service call I get for early season mobile home furnaces on, cleaning checks is going to be it's acting like it's got low gas pressure. It's got a lazy flame. It's under fired. The blower is cycling on and off, but the flame never shuts down. And so what you want to do is you want to take your gas valve here, and you want to pull that out the front. The has a long nipple in the back with a large gas orifice for just a single burner. What you want to do is you want to take your flashlight and you want to look down this hole here. What you're going to see down in there is going to look like a cotton ball. It's not a cotton ball, it is a spider nest. So in the summertime, in the off season, that hole is big enough that the spiders can come down, and they love to build little nests in there. So you can take your wrench and pull this all apart, or you can also, what I have found is to take just a piece of stranded wire, bend some little tabs on the end so it almost looks like a rake, stick it down in the middle there, give it a couple spins, and then pop it back out, and that should clear the problem for you. So my number two mobile home call, usually early season, is going to be, I've got power to the unit, I have a call for heat, but my combustion air blower is seized up. Now, a lot of these combustion air blowers are just small inline fans mounted inside these tubes, almost like a refrigerator fan motor. Just a small plastic blade. And in the off season, all summer long, they get a lot of dirt and debris down in here. They see a lot of moisture. They do seize up. So you can either run and go get a part and come back at a different time, or I've had a lot of luck using a non-conductive electric motor cleaner spray. You pull these units off, spray the motor, get the fan going, spray it again, get it turning, keep turning it, and it will eventually loosen up for you. You can get that motor good and cleaned. Now, these black plastic models, they slip out really easy. While you have it out, you have a couple screws on this housing that tend to loosen up, and the motor will rattle. Go ahead and tighten those up while you're at it. Now, the steel version over here, this one's a little bit more challenging to pull out, but you can get it. But 9 times out of 10, just cleaning up that fan is going to solve your problem, and you're back in business. This is a cutaway of a mobile home furnace, and we're looking straight down on top of the burner. Now, the way these are designed is they have a combustion air blower over here on the right. It blows air into this heat exchanger through the burner from a path from right to left. And now out in front of this burner, you also have a flame spreader. This flame spreader is angled and it favors the left. So naturally, this flame, as it's coming out of the burner, hits the flame spreader. It is favoring the left side of this heat exchanger. Now, I've seen multiple cracks in heat exchangers on mobile home furnaces. They are always on the left. The left side of this heat exchanger takes an absolute beating, and I've never seen one on the right. Now, is it not possible to be on the right? No, I'm not saying that, but almost everything I have always seen has always been on the left. Now, it only takes a couple minutes extra. You've already got your gas valve off because you're checking for spider nests. So take a couple more screws, and now you've got a straight shot into this heat exchanger. You just pull the burner assembly out, and you can visually inspect this. I see more and more these days where we're heavily dependent on our electronic digital devices. And you can have the greatest combustion analyzer on the planet, but you still need to use your old school tools, which are your eyes, your ears, your nose. We need to, as professional technicians, not only do our combustion analysis, but we also need to visually inspect these heat exchangers. I've personally seen cracks in heat exchangers big enough to slide my hand through that didn't affect my combustion analysis one bit. Now, does that mean it's safe? Absolutely not. There's still a very deadly potential there with that piece of equipment. But, at 10:30 on a Monday morning, are we putting off dangerous levels of carbon monoxide? Well, not at this moment. But as a professional technician, we don't just want to walk away from that piece of equipment. We need to do a full inspection of that and ensure that this piece of equipment is safe and not just walk away because our combustion analysis said looks good. Now, not many people know this part exists. This is called depending on the manufacturer, a roof jack extension or a chimney crown extension. Now, what this does is, if you look up on your roof, there's a lot of times these mobile homes, the roof jack is very, very low to the roof. And if you're under trees, you can get a lot of leaves and tree debris, dirt, or you can get, heavy snow load and it drifts up around, your intake and your exhaust. And there is nothing like climbing up on a roof in the middle of winter time to shovel snow from around a roof jack. So what you can do with this piece, it's 18 inches long. It's about 5 screws to remove the whole cap or crown comes off as a single piece. This extension goes in its place, and then the cap and crown go right on the very top. It's, 5 to 10 screws total. It really doesn't take long, but it can eliminate a lot of problems, whether it be low draft or snow load, heavy snow load, or tree debris. So this is just one of those parts that's keep in the back of your mind that it exists, and it's something that can help solve some of your problems. That's going to conclude today's video. On behalf of Wolff Brothers Supply, we thank you for tuning in today, and if you have any further questions or issues, feel free to contact Ed Rundle in Medina, Tim Lane in Columbus, or myself, Bill Burns in Sandusky.